Hey guys, here we are once again with the DeLorean, and I'm just doing a real quick update here. Now, as you can see, I posted a video last week about doing the Valley of Death, the VOD on the DeLorean, which is a real headache for most guys that have the car. Now, for people that really don't know what's going on with the Valley of Death, they call it that because the intake will usually sit on top here. That's where you got here your intake ports. And then, of course, your fuel injection system will actually sit on top of that. And then all the debris and crap and everything else gets covered up here underneath the intake in the VOD. Well, the other problem with that is I have taken off the water pump, which would sit right here. And there's two tubes that lead out from the back of the water pump, one here, and then there's a bigger one right here that goes into a W pipe that goes up into these two ports here. Anyway, I've already removed that, obviously, but anyway, basically things sit and coolant can get down in there. Now, when I pulled this off, I checked for coolant. There was some, especially right up in here, but it looked fairly fresh. And as you can see, and judging by what I saw on the tube here, it looked like it was just seeping out, probably because the car was sitting for so long, and then I brought it back to life all of a sudden. So, having said that, I could see where it would probably leak out a little bit. So obviously we're gonna have to clean up all that and gonna have to paint it, kind of protect it a little bit more from a very bad condition known as block rot. Now, I haven't gotten all the debris out of the dark crevices, because if you can see right here, these things go down like 4 inches and 4 or 5 inches, so it gets really deep in there. And obviously you don't want antifreeze turning acidic and getting you block rot, because then your block is it's exactly what it sounds like. It's block rot. You trash your block and then the block's just done. So that's basically where we're at right now. Now, as you can see here, here's the W pipe that I was telling you about, and the intake manifold. So this is all going to be repainted and done up right, refurbished, powder coated. Haven't gotten quite that far. Well, my buddy Chris, who's been a big help with this whole thing, has basically talked me into the idea of just pulling the engine out because of how we have it apart now, and basically pulling the valve covers, pulling the timing chain cover, all that stuff, and just taking a look down in there. Now you can see a little bit in the valves area when you pull the rag out. There is some carbon on there, so we're going to clean up all that, but like I said, it's already going to be so close to being out now, it's almost kind of a shame not to pull it out. Car's parked for the winter. It'll definitely give me a project. So that's where we're at. Like I said, obviously I'll continue to update you guys throughout the whole process of me doing this. It's going to take a little time. It's not going to be all done in one weekend. It's not going to be done in all 1 month. It's going to be slowly but surely done. A few parts I have to order. I just ordered a engine stand today for this job. I know a guy with a cherry picker who's going to help me out, so I can borrow that to pull the engine. The other thing is I got to clean up all this stuff here to make room for the engine hoist. So that's going to probably be my project next weekend. But as you see, these are just basically two things: a bunch of Jeep parts and a bunch of DeLorean parts. Like I said, the Wrangler, which hopefully will be converted sometime next year, is waiting for a new frame. The frame still needs to be POR'd and what have you, but yeah. Actually gonna need to get the top on that here soon, so winter time's approaching quickly. That's top right there. But anyway, so I just wanted to do a quick video just to give you guys an update. I'm sure some people could give two shits less, but there are a few people that are following me that I'm sure like to see the updates on the car. So this is our quick update. Like I said, didn't really get a whole lot. The only things I really got done today is, like I said, I got the water pump out, got the charcoal canister area here, removed all those vacuum lines, which all the vacuum lines are going to be replaced with new updated silicone. Same thing with all the coolant lines. These are all going to be replaced. Now these obviously are hard lines, so these are going to stay. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I might paint them just to make it look pretty since I'm in here and they're going to have to come off anyway. But like all these, all the rubber lines, these are all going to get replaced with silicone. I just sent my fuel distributor up to Joshua Bankston at Delorean Industries. He's going to give me the lowdown on what's going on with the distributor. I have a funny feeling that it's being some of the problems that I was having with my fuel. And once he tells me what's going on with that, we'll kind of make some more educated decisions on where I need to go. But like I said, these are all original wires. These are original cap and rotor. I have all that stuff ready to go for the update. So like I said, at this point we're just kind of waiting to see what the next step that we're going to make is. I'm not 100% sure what that is. So we are definitely working on it. But that's it for me today, guys. I'll update you as soon as I can.